I just wanted to say it's a lot different when you feel like you have, when you have like a support system, for an example, that's fairly gamed up, meant to show you that they love you, but they really don't, and you're not able to see it or reason with it, just like other things in your life. So it's a lot different when you're in these situations and scenarios where, say, you need that love and support, right? Well, when you've been in situations, and so many, that have showed you time and time again and proven you otherwise, it doesn't make the average daily activity very easy. Not to mention all of the places that are gamed up as well with intents of other people's doing. And they want to basically purport that and put it on you as though everything that happens to you is your fault. Well, that's just not true. It might be true to some extent in other areas of life, but when you're unwittingly being poisoned and having controllers in your life. Hey, kitty. Hey, kitty. Anyway, you just don't really have it within you to be your own normal, natural self, And I wish that I could get that back, because my work on here would be a lot different. My music career would be looking a lot different. Just my writing in general would look a lot different than it does. So hi, kitty. Yeah, I get it. I get it. I'm looking for the same thing you're looking for, buddy. Yeah, you see where my car's been hurt, huh? Kitty sees where my car's been hurt. You can see Kitty. This is a neighbor cat that I wish I could feed, but I can't. Like, I literally can't. Otherwise I would. And I've also had quite an experience with parasites. Being either, I think they were given to me, not, I don't know. It was like just a nightmare to get out of. And then when I got out of it, or when I finally felt like I got out of it, well, my last girlfriend put something right on the middle of my back, and I'm like, fucking hey, man, I just wanted to turn around and sock her in the face, truthfully. But it's just that, and you just don't have it within you to love and support, to, bathe the kitty and make sure Kitty's not suffering. But, Kitty is suffering. She's got stuff all over her belly. I'm sorry, Kitty. I'm sorry. I can't even like pretend to like want to. Well, not want to. That's not the right word. I want to be able to take care of animals and stuff, but I can't even take care of myself with what's happened to me. And it's sad. This world is sad. It's just, we have a monetary system that's going under, and then there's no love. Like, the real currency, I believe, is love and support, and the way we're supposed to be together and figure things out together and plan and purport to be there for each other and all that kind of stuff. But when it's like it's not there, and it's not only just not being met, it's worse than just being like heaped into a dumpster, kind of, because people that do certain crimes over people don't want you to be able to come to reason itself. Like, they don't want you to come to source. They don't want you to go to the light of the Lord. They don't want you to go to Jesus. They don't want you to go to these events that can help support you in any fashion, spiritually, physically, mentally, so on and so forth. So when you're in that situation, you really have to figure out what to do next. Well, I've been in situations like that where in the homeless shelter, for an example, waking up every day, that I could anyway when I wasn't sick. There was some time that I was sick and they wouldn't even leave me be to suggest like this stuff is hard for us and not like, they get a house to go to. It's like, oh, we provide you with everything you need. No, you really don't provide you with, or provide anybody with anything that they really need. The world is just devoid of love and support. And when you're in that situation, you really have to figure it out. Well, I'm in a situation now where multiple times I've been put in these situations unwittingly, where now I'm in the situation where I finally figured it out, and I reached through the deception, and they want to make me out to be their own crimes against me, you see, or their own ways against me. They want to call me a narcissist. They want to say that I'm this way, or they want to like write my story basically for me without me being able to write my own story. And I'm just after the same thing that everybody else is after out here. Real, true, honorable support, love, being able to have hopes, dreams, meet their dreams, not just dream. Yeah, kitty, what do you see? Oh, this kitty's not well. Dry heaving. Oh, God. Just a heat stroke. It's just a heat stroke, and it needs love, you see? And how do I support that? I was sentenced to die by people that were supposed to be purporting to love me. I'm sorry, kitty. You gotta get in that house. The fact of the matter for me is that I've learned that not only in times did I absolutely want to stay away from people because I didn't want people to start experiencing what I was, and I could see it all over. I could literally watch it like a scary movie out of my eyes. That was like, you don't want to share the demons that other people have. And I don't know what that kitty, the kitty might have gotten into something or ate something out here in the free world, whatever, and it's poisoned or it's poisonous to their body and they don't know any better. But at the same time, it's like, it's the same thing like the whole humanity is facing with the dollar bill dropping. Like, it's just not what it was prepared to be, ever. Never has it been, I don't think, even when it was backed by silver and gold or whatever. But, or on the gold standard. We got away from the gold standard and now we're faced up with like real challenging times in our lives, and it's everybody, everywhere. So, I guess that's my reason, is just to come out here and let people know that I just not only think it's not fair, but I believe that we need love more than ever in the world right now. And the way that the uh, external world is trying to portray to us that we need to be all separated and segregated and split up by color, creed, religion, this, that, and the other. It's just not the truth. We need love more than ever because, COVID came. That was what I was going to say. COVID came around and everyone's got to mask up and stay away from each other and this and that. Well, I think it was basically the psyop of what people had been doing in these covert operations because they knew what they were allowing to happen in hopes that they would just create problems that would go and sort themselves out and not have anything to do with it. But the Lord sees, regardless of what these people think, the Lord sees. And all I'm trying to suggest is that if we aren't going to figure out how to love and support one another in times when we're really hurting out here and we're really going through things, we're not going to be a humanity for very long. That's my fear. My fear is that we're not, no one's going to be able to, okay, so all the people that are in bunkers think that they can, live their 2 minutes to midnight or whatever, when we're all at 3 minutes to midnight type of thing, and I'm just talking about the whole humanity. If we're going to get ourselves back to 12 minutes to midnight or giving ourselves more time, it's going to be through the love. It's going to be through the love because right in the Bible, it's when you give, that's how you get. When you give, when you're a giving person, that's how you get. But as far as when it's where I've been at, I not only want that love and support, but I don't know who has the capacity, the understanding, the compassion to actually be there through the thick and thin, because what I've gotten has been proxy made. And what I mean by that is that people were initializing and instituting these relationships for me so that I wouldn't be able to get out of the situations that I'm faced up with. Because of the initial, what I feel is the conscience coming into play of their own actions against me. So I just wanted to say a little bit here because I do have fears about what other people are going through, what I'm going through, what we're all kind of experiencing in the world these days, and it's just we're allowing agriculture to be shut down based on genetically modified organisms and these people that want to take over our agriculture just specifically to get rid of a problem that they created at a large scale. So they don't want to, it's the conscience coming out clean. They don't want to face their maker. They don't. And furthermore, if they can hide up in their bunkers and this and that, they won't until every single last praying human on the planet is gone. Then no one's praying for their hearts. And then they think that their hearts aren't going to be trembling and shaking in their $200 billion mansions or whatever. Or $200 billion bunkers, I mean. Mr. Zuck, man, I don't understand the stuff that these people think that they can just steal up people's time, energy, resource, agency, and not, legitimately not give any of it back. And that's just it's not going to fly well in the afterlife. They probably don't even believe in the afterlife, but anyway, I gotta get my garbage out and get it to the street. I just pray for people. I pray for people to really realize where we're at in the world and that we have something to be creating together to go forward with. I was trying to create something magnificent, if you ask me. Infinitely better than a Facebook or anything ever could be. And so I think that's another reason why I'm being targeted, but I just know that other people out here have greater resources to their own influence and their networks to be able to make stuff happen as far as the actual value of money is concerned. Or, no, not money. Utilizing that money for love. But love in general is, if they could really see how we are and see who we are, take in the spirits of what we have been, what we've been going through, then they could really be a game changer. But I don't think that they're trying to be that game changer. You see, I think they're trying to go the opposite way of being that game changer, so that people don't really know exactly what's happening to them, how to go about moving, how to do anything from that point moving forward. But if it's supporting murder in that kind of sense of covert, like spiritual murder, covert actual physical murder, you don't have the police, you don't have justice, you don't have a Supreme Court, you don't have anything. And furthermore, we don't have nothing altogether as a humanity without the currency of love. That's all I'm going to say. That kitty was suffering a while back, and I've been praying to be able to have enough to be able to at least set some food out for it. Because I know my neighbor doesn't. And with my old lawnmower, my lawnmower working the way it was, I would be going through a bunch of their yard to get the overgrown stuff done. And I would just do it. Not ask, can I do your lawn for you? I don't think you need to ask when you see something like that, and they're like my grass was growing up past my waist, and then me seeking out help for a long time from family and supposed people that are there to show me that love, value. It just wasn't there for me based on what was happening. So now that bird, oh man, that bird just went and found that whatever that cat just puked up, and then that bird just went here, there, and over here, and then started flying away, and just, yeah, you can tell that bird's sick now too. I mean, I don't know, I think anyway, but just the quality of support out here is just how things in nature are not panning out so well when it comes to the value of money. So I don't care what these people have as far as their money is concerned. They don't have much if they don't have love. Thanks for being here. Peace.